Have you ever felt stuck in a rut? Maybe just a little bit. Hear me out. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but what if one word, one concept could change your life? This might hurt a little bit because the truth is that this character that Jim Carrey's playing is painfully average. He is stuck in a soul-crushing cycle. Every day feels the same. He's wondering if there's more to life, but why? He's doing exactly what he was told his whole life. Go to school, get a degree, land a safe job, clock in, clock out, rinse and repeat until retirement. When he comes home, he's too drained to do anything but scroll on social media and watch other people live the life that he secretly craves. Deep down, he knows he was meant for more, but he tells himself that this is just how life works. It's called being an adult. But one day, he runs into an old friend, someone who used to be just like him, but now he radiates confidence, freedom, and excitement. And this is his secret, a philosophy that transformed his life, and it'll do the same for you, 100%.
Oh my God! What are you, nuts?
Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. What would happen if instead of saying no, you start saying yes? When I was 8 years old, my parents and we moved to Miami from Colombia, and I didn't know how to speak English. So as a kid, I was bullied in school, and I remember that they would beat me up and call me stupid for not knowing how to speak English. They would tell me to go back to my country. So by the time I learned how to speak English, I was actually very insecure and I didn't really talk to people. I was afraid of socializing, but especially when it came to talking to cute girls, I was extra insecure, and that led to saying no to a lot of opportunities to talk to women, opportunities to make money, opportunity to make friends, opportunities to make memories, experiences, money, women, freedom, adventure, excitement. That's what we're saying no to by saying no to opportunities. Saying no to opportunities led to me being completely broke, depressed, living in my parents' house in my early 20s. No money, no women, no friends, no adventure, no excitement. And I was living in Miami, but I was not really living. I was surviving. Imagine living in Miami and seeing all these beautiful women, the cars, the buildings, everything is just so beautiful. And I was trapped in a tiny little room in my parents' house, completely broke, depressed, and not knowing how to get out. These things are amazing. Anyways, it sucked. It really sucked to say no. No to everything. You know what it's like to go to a little restaurant and ask for a little bit of extra chicken on top and they tell you it's $2 more and you say no? Never mind. I remember going to a restaurant like Chipotle and asking for a little bit of extra chicken. They would say it's $2 more and I would say no because I was so broke. Asking for a little bit of guacamole and that's extra. Is that okay? No. Do you know what it's like to say no to everything? No to going out, no to partying, no to traveling, no to women, no to anything and everything because you're broke and you're working all the time. And I decided I was not going to live my life that way and I just wanted to live my life on my terms. The character in the movie was living a life of quiet desperation. So then his friend invites him into a seminar, and here's what happens.
I want you to invite yes into your lives. When you say yes to things, you embrace the possible.
You guys should absolutely watch this movie. It's called Yes Man. Carl, the character played by Jim Carrey, he was not really feeling this seminar where there's a bunch of people screaming the word yes. And he's feeling like a fish out of water. And he's looking at these people like they're all crazy. But then this happens.
You make up excuses to the people around you and to yourself. You're stuck in the same dead-end job you have been for years. You don't have a girlfriend. You don't have anything close to a girlfriend. And you lost the love of your life because she couldn't be with someone who didn't live theirs.
What little micers. So then after this seminar, he goes on a yes spree. This guy had been saying no to a lot of opportunities because like most people, we can easily get stuck in a routine saying no to everything that is new. He ended up pulling a complete 180 and just going on a yes spree. So any opportunity that he would see, he would say yes. Learn how to play the guitar, learn the new language, learn how to do photography, met a beautiful girl, got a blowjob from a freaking grandma with no teeth. He even saved a man who was about to jump off of a building. You know, the whole point is he did it. He did it. He changed his life and he stopped suffering from no syndrome. When you say no, you become just like everybody else. You become a nobody. And this is the concept that changed everything for me, is when I realized that by doing the opposite of what I was doing, I could actually change my life. I mean, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So if you were to do the exact opposite of what you're doing, then you'll get the exact opposite of what you've been getting. And when you look at the world around you, everyone is doing pretty much the same thing. Everyone is working a 9-to-5 job, going to school, staying in line, getting themselves into student loans. Everyone does exactly what most people do. But then the 1% are doing the exact opposite of what 99% of people are doing. So I realized this, and I thought to myself, if I could just switch my way of thinking and what I'm doing 180, then I have to get the 180 results, the complete opposite results. What's the opposite of scarcity is abundance. What's the opposite of safety is risk. And everyone who is broke is trying to be safe. So do the opposite of what broke people are doing, because every single self-made millionaire took risks, rejection, failure, over and over and over again till they got it right. And you have to understand, a broken clock is right at least twice a day. So you can be wrong again and again and again. You thought a girl liked you and she didn't? Well, you were wrong. No big deal. Do it again and again and again. You know, that's how you succeed, is by failure. So you have to do the opposite of what school has taught you. School taught you don't make mistakes. Bullshit. You got to fuck things up. You got to make mistakes. That's what every millionaire and billionaire does. That's what I've done a lot too, is I've made a lot of mistakes. I've had a lot of failure, a lot of rejection. And then people wonder why others are successful. Like, oh, they must be very lucky. Like, nobody is jealous of what you did to get there, right? Nobody's jealous of the work and the rejection and the failure that it takes to get there. Those who are broke, they're not looking to get uncomfortable or take any sort of risks. But the crazy thing about that is that you have nothing to lose. And a billionaire once told me this: if you're broke, you're a dangerous man. You can go all in. You have nothing to lose. Have fun. Once you make money, then you can practice wealth preservation. Then you can have 90% safe investments, quote unquote, and then 10% very risky investments. But why would you try to be 100% safe when you're 100% broke? I mean, that's what most people are. They're in debt, they're broke, they have nothing to lose. You might as well try something new. New opportunities, whatever it is, but not the easy get rich overnight crypto scams. And by the way, I have crypto. I love crypto, but people are trying to get rich off of $100 on crypto. No, I'm talking about betting on yourself. When I say betting on yourself, I'm talking about building a skill set, doing something that is not hourly or salary. It's not guaranteed. You have to build a skill set, and you eat what you kill. You have to get really good in order to start making money. If you challenge yourself and you decide to go all in and you give yourself no option but to succeed, you're going to be successful, because 99% of people are just not willing to take the risks or put in the work. You can just easily outwork 99% of people, because 99% of people are not doing shit. Like YouTube, for example, it's something that is not hourly, it's not salary, and you got to put in a lot of work. And at first, you're not going to get paid any money until you eventually, one day, get 1 million subscribers, and nothing is guaranteed except for the fact that you're going to have to grind until you make it. That's it. Like, that's what it takes. So for anybody out there that's thinking of starting a YouTube channel or finding a new job opportunity or whatever it is, for whoever wants to aim higher, I am a huge advocate for that. I would say go for it. Say yes to live. And you know what? If you really do want to level up, I left a free link in the description below. You have no reason to say no. It's free. So we're going to talk about how to escape the rat race. You're going to get to ask me questions. Go ahead and click on the link, and I'll see you there.